We continue on our journey on the western side of Michigan in search of Bigfoot. After having 2 nights of close activity, our hopes and spirits were high as we set out looking for evidence while also planning for Night 3's investigation. We go back to the spot of action of the previous night to get a better sense of what was happening, to try to find any clues, and to get a better picture of the whole area for Night 3's adventure.
All right, Josh, what happened?
I was thinking you were to catch your breath for a minute.
It's all right.
Well, we were walking back off the trail, and we stopped, and we were hearing some stuff, so we decided to kind of do an intimidation thing to see if we can get any response, and did some stomping and breaking tree limbs, like we're kind of being a little territorial. And then we stopped and listened, and we heard something walking off to the left of us because we were facing that way. And then it stopped. So we decided to start walking back. And as we were walking back, I happened to look back right in this area. And the moon was pretty bright last night. So all the moon was shining through the trees. And I noticed this whole area was blocked off. And I looked back and then wait a minute, and I did a double take. And I see this thing move off to the left and the moonlight come back through. And I think I saw an arm. This thing would have had to been about 9 feet tall to block out this entire area.
You seen from this tree to this smaller tree right here?
I've seen this big tree to this smaller tree. It was blocking this whole thing then. The light anyways. Not saying it was that wide, it was hard to tell. Well, of course I'm not going to say it's Sasquatch, I didn't get that good of a look.
But it was something massive.
It was something pretty damn big.
Was it on all fours, or was it on 2 legs?
I'd say it was standing. You know, I kind of saw, I mean, of course I'm not as big, but I felt like this is what was happening. And then when I looked again, kind of, but of course we didn't hear footsteps.
Yeah, no footsteps.
But I do remember seeing maybe a limb. Of course, freaked me out a little bit. Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
That's what I saw last night. Something walking through here.
It's kind of hard to tell without the sun.
It's not gonna come up on video.
No.
So yeah, something definitely walking through here.
Yeah. Well, it kind of matches from last night. It matches from last night, the direction and stuff.
There's another one, right?
Here's a little bit more. There's something right there.
Going towards the ridge.
It's kind of scuffed up a bit. Yeah.
And I know we didn't run through this, right?
No.
It was further back.
We came in a certain entrance. Here and check it. If you want to. I don't know.
That's why I know nobody's gonna mess with it.
Yeah. Maybe.
Leave it like partially open to see if something can, because you know an animal's not gonna be able to screw that off.
No, I'm gonna
We're gonna open the plastic
peel
peak.
and just leave the lid on. And,
Yeah.
And smear some peanut butter on the lid itself. That way we can smell it.
Yeah.
But right though, none of them's gonna be able to open the lid.
Nope.
You'll know.
They have to punch through the lid. Which I've heard of them doing before a lot.
Yeah, this is closer to where I was at.
If they do, you bet your butt I'll be filming this shit.
So when I came in,
Well, just steep all the way down, or does it eventually level out when you get close to the river or creek?
I don't know.
It
Steep.
looks like it bombs out. It looks like it just goes dive bombs right into the creek. I mean,
So they could just keep taking the trail.
It's wide. It's a wide creek. It's really wide.
that's a huge appearance right there, creek. I might be smaller too.
Yeah, so basically when I came up to it, I was like, oh, that's why I heard all the tree stuff. Because it, I don't know, jumped or flew.
Actually, looks like it's pretty marshy down there.
Yeah, it's all wet. It's all wet. I gotta change my SD card out here soon. Okay, so where'd this come from?
Well, that's a root, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright guys, this is just randomly placed here. You see this is a root ball. Nah, rotted or possibly was submerged and rotted away. But that's randomly there.
We thought this was interesting how it's just randomly laid upon this tree. And yes, it could be a person on the trail that could have, for whatever reason, placed this there. But it's highly doubtful. It's not really a walking stick or anything other than something that looks cool. So I doubt a person would put it up there. But then again, you know, people are people and you never know how they'll act or react to things they see. So it's one of the two. You know, it's either person put it up there or, you know, it's Bigfoot activity. It didn't naturally grow there and fall there into place. It was manipulated into place, certainly.
Hey, last night when you guys left that one time, that dog. You guys hear that dog? Remember that dog?
A dog bark?
Yeah.
Right?
Did you guys You hear that? I mean, it sounded closer to you.
It didn't sound too close to us. No. Could have been a mimic, honestly.
Well, it was hauling ass. Me and Kevin noticed like it was all the way toward where we came in. Next thing you know, it flew right past you guys. I forgot to ask
Typically,
that last time.
coyotes bark. They'll bark at you when they like spotted you and alerted to you, and then they go quiet. They typically don't like go around barking.
Whatever that was, I mean, I'm surprised you guys didn't. I forgot to bring it up, but I would have thought it would almost be touching you guys the way it sounded.
No, it still wasn't too close. So yeah, if you ever hear a random bark in the woods, it could be a coyote.
Big ass tree break.
The one right there?
Huge. Same
Really
level.
low to the ground.
Same level too.
I feared the coyote, but I was like,
Well, it could have been anything. I mean, I know coyotes do that.
It kept barking. I don't know if you guys.
That's what I'm saying. Coyotes typically don't keep barking though. When they spot a human, they bark, and then they're out of the area. Yeah. I think this right here would be a nice area. Have them be able to be on the top of that ridge line.
I was gonna say one of the trails is up
Yeah.
top there.
We'd be on both these trails.
You know, I'd say tonight almost. One of us would go down this, another one go up there, but then it's like kind of force them base to be on the other side, so you're not really gonna get anything.
They're always too smart, 2 steps ahead of us usually. It's like they always have a game plan of where to run, what to do, where to hide.
Well, this is your life. I'm sure they know every hiding spot around here.
How to be quiet, how to make no noise even though we just seen it.
Is there further down the trail, life?
Huh?
Is there further down the trail, Chad and Kevin?
Yeah, they said until this ends.
They were on this one or the other one?
This one. Oh. Yeah.
So we are scouting around, trying to get a better sense of the area, and really preparation for Night 3's investigation. Learning the trails, learning the spots, learning some interesting views, and trying to find a place where we set out our peanut butter DNA trap. a gift for them. But so we ended up finding a nice spot in the swamp. Actually, we thought would be good, and anything that moved in on the area would leave massive footprints and a massive trail that we could easily follow and hopefully determine on what it was if something got the peanut butter.
There we go. Somehow. Where is it?
Maybe a big storm, but might have to find it under there.
Yeah.
Think it's good?
Yep.
Set this DNA trap peanut butter gift out.
Yep. We'll try sideways. If not, next time we'll do straight up.
We'll bring some cordage. We can tie it it to wherever. Yeah. I didn't take my own advice, which is don't jump in muck. You want to go first? Go ahead. Bad mistake. Even if it looks solid, it's not. Awesome. Whew. What you looking at?
I was just watching this out that hill for a second.
Do you see something?
You know, I don't know. To be honest with you. I kind of looked over there, and then when I looked again, there was nothing there. But
It's in the area where the knock was. It's right up here.
Plain.
It was a knock. It sounded like one.
So we ended up trying to head back, of course, and waiting up for our good friend Val to show up, take him out to the spot where we had our encounters and the sighting, and get his opinion on certain stuff. And of course, in all the excitement, one of the independent investigators got excited and, of course, got stuck with the car, and it was a fun time. Ended up getting him unstuck and picking up our buddy and heading right back out to the spot and trying to go over the sighting report and add it to the collection and hopefully find a clue to what was going on and how it operated in the manner it did, in which it left no sound and it left no trace evidence.
I didn't notice that before.
that looks like an old break. Yeah, that's an old break. So you were here and it stepped off to this direction, John?
Actually, what started here, this is where me and Blake were standing, because we were hearing stuff, and I was sitting here stomping. I did that. You can see Blake came over here and started breaking, the limbs off the trees, kind of doing an intimidation kind of thing. Kind of what you were grunting and.
I did everything.
They did everything, and then over here we hear this, and then it stops, like it was trying to let us know it knew we were.
Yeah, maybe 40 yards that way.
Yeah, somewhere that.
30 yards.
And I know we sat and listened. After that, nothing else happened. So we're like, all right, let's see if it follows us. So we start walking this way. As we get to the spot here, I'll look back towards these trees over here. And I'll walk over here. Over here. was these two trees, but it was over here. And I looked back, and before I get to this part, the moon was out. You could see the moon coming through the tree. You can see the moon coming through the trail. So I happened to look back. This was black, completely black. And as I'm walking over there, I'm doing this, and I look back, and then I kind of do a double take because I'm like, wait a minute, it shouldn't be that dark. Well, when I did that double take, this is what happens.
Yeah.
Moonlight comes back through. I see an arm.
Yeah.
Body, arm, all of this was blocked out.
Yeah.
That's all I could make out. I couldn't make out, you know, eyes, anything. Something was there.
Yeah. A silhouette.
Yep. It was pretty dang tall. And me and Blake and Tyler walked over here. We're seeing pretty big prints in the leaves going towards the...
Impressions, you know.
Yeah, impressions. I don't want to say prints, but they were pretty deep in the leaves. I looked to see if there was any hair, and I didn't really see anything.
No.
What is this up here?
Looks like spider web.
Does that look like a spider web to you?
That. Yeah, that's spider web. Definitely spider web. Yep. But yeah, I didn't see any hair.
And if it was 8 or 9 foot tall, it would probably pull off some of these branches. Like I thought I seen one on the path here.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It would have been like maybe right here.
Like right here, like this.
Yeah.
Something like that. You would see these on the ground, just like if we were walking by this and brushed it. Yeah, that's fragile. That would break easily. So yeah.
So it had to be kind of maybe here then.
Yeah, somewhere in the open
Or
right
In
there.
this area.
Yeah. But it blocked
Definitely.
out all of the sunlight,
Yeah.
like from top to bottom.
Because look at here, guys. This is fresh.
That is. Where did that come from?
That is fresh. And do this. I see an impression right here of some sort. What I like to do is move this stuff aside, like this, and see what if anything is revealed under there. You'd be surprised how many impressions you get, especially in the forest with a lot of leafy debris and stuff underneath the trees and stuff. Just take the time to move that stuff and look. But yeah, it sounds like a good.
It scared me.
report. Yeah.
Blake could tell everything was making me jump afterwards. And I
No,
felt
you
like
were pretty
something-
rattled.
I felt like something was trying to follow us out.
Oh, no doubt.
And then when on our way out, we heard 3 wood knocks on top of that.
Hey, they're leaving.
Yeah.
They're on their way out. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can see, look right down here, guys. You can see where something's walked through there and disturbed those leaves. It's darker where the leaves are upset.
Yep.
There's a trail, there's a stream right there.
Yeah, the Kevin pointed this out to me earlier.
Same thing?
Yeah, same spot.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
He said you can definitely tell something. And we walked back there, and you can see some impressions back there. So whatever was
Impressions
over
in
there,
the leaves.
yeah, in the leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say footprints, but they're not footprints. They're impressions.
It's from the direction where we heard the thing when we decided to walk out because we didn't want to press our luck.
That's a trail there too, right? There's a trail.
Game trail. Yeah.
That's a trail, and that's a trail back there. All parallel.
Yeah.
That's cool. That is very cool.
But yeah, to say it, my anxiety was at 100.
Oh, I bet.
And I'm not going to sit here and say it was Sasquatch either because I didn't get a good look at it. I just saw a silhouette,
A massive silhouette.
a massive silhouette.
Tonight I need to be constantly looking behind me with a therm, see if there's a.
But it didn't sound massive, running away
It
or
did not.
walking or nothing like that. You'd think it would sound like a bulldozer going through here.
No, it knew what it was doing.
They don't always sound like that, though. You know, they have finesse.
They have very good finesse. He was
Now, how far back does this go?
a while.
He goes for a while to another road.
Oh, really? 2 months?
I made a comment of it's looking Blair Witchy to me.
Yeah, this is where we were at earlier because I remember these little impressions. I was like, yeah, something's been moseying its way around.
Pretty deep impression here. Oh shit, look at that. Look at that impression. That's pretty deep. Is that on top of the stick too? No.
If we're lucky and do this gently, we might find some toe marks. Toe impressions.
That'd be nice.
That would be.
See, there's like impressions going that way too.
Yeah.
Because I think there was more than one last night what we were hearing.
No doubt.
I would assume so.
But what I saw sounded like it was a lot older and a lot younger, with the vibe I got. Or a lot older and a lot wiser. Oh, yeah, there's more. Yeah, I don't remember seeing that last time. That's pretty damn big.
Not, yeah.
That's real big.
Kind of looks like toes. Hey, look at it. Look around, man.
Man. Can't get good footage of that.
That's almost castable.
Almost. If it was mud, it would be.
If it was just, imprinted a little bit deeper
Yeah.
without the leaves.
Yeah, this is all big and decent too.
After we go through the sighting and we scout around and we look at a lot of different stuff, of course we talk and enjoy the company of our good friend, we decided to get ready in preparation for the night investigation. We had a lot to do, a lot to prepare for. Equipment to charge, planning, communicating, and hopefully strategizing to get evidence, and of course try to formulate, what the best plan, of course, the action is, where the best place and spot is, and again, we felt confident that the night 3 investigation should take place in the same area as the previous nights of activity, in a little bit different spot, and of course we would go and venture down into these gullies, these creek river systems, with super steep edges, and in some spots 50 feet of steep incline, in which case anything that gone wrong, any possible dangerous scenario or situation, in which case we would have to make our escape, would most likely not happen due to the environment and of course the steep incline. So we definitely were preparing mentally and physically, getting everything rounded up, ready to go, and it definitely was indeed a night full of adventure, with interactions, communication, hissing, stuff being thrown. It certainly was a grand adventure.
All right, Blake and Josh are heading down ridge and yeah, that one doesn't look as used.
This is right on the edge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Footprint right there. Hard to tell what it is though. Definitely a footprint.
don't try not to step on it.
I don't know how.
All right, well, step on it. I mean,
There you go. Oh no, this angle looks like a boot.
probably someone walking on it. Maybe that's not the trail that we thought it was.
It's going down this way, so you can see.
Could be a fishing spot. Or just this fishing spot.
A nice one too.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know this was here.
You got waders, boots, right?
Hmm?
You got your boots?
Yep.
Let's walk this a little bit. See if we can stay.
Probably stay on the sand.
Yes.
Let me know if you see any trout too.
It's gonna get deep. It might. Gotta get over there.
It's good to know what to do. It gets deep.
Yeah, it's gonna be cutting it close. I don't think our boots are deep enough.
Let me see here.
Although I don't give a fuck about getting wet now.
I have waders in my camper.
You gotta change your shoes?
What's back this way, huh?
Change your shoes?
Well, if these fill up, I'd have to dump the water out. It's just socks and pants I got in here.
Same here.
So it looks like it just gets deep.
But like,
It looks like it's not as deep right there, maybe. Like right there. Put my psionics in my pocket so I don't drop it in the water.
yeah, don't drop anything.
Still pretty deep.
Yeah.
Okay. Will it let us go down that way a little bit? Or does
No.
it get dropped off there, don't it?
Yeah.
Oh shit. It's a good trout fishing spot, for sure.
Unless you wanna just say fuck and just walk this creek and get wet.
Yeah. Oh, water already got in. Screw it.
Yeah?
Yep. Holy mother of Mary, Joseph, mother.
Feel it in your heart?
I feel it in my nuts.
Hey, but now we can cross them. Yeah. Are we gonna be on the land, or you want to just do some creek walking?
Well, let's check over here and see what's over here. I'm doing a whip thing. That was weird. Oh, now it's doing it again.
Oh, it's probably the light.
I'm messing with it.
Yeah. Put your boot next to it. Yeah.
There's a trail's over there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where we eventually will need to go. And we're in some thick of thick. Huh?
Looks like a face.
Where?
Directly where I'm looking at it is moving. Shit, I can't see. You blinded me.
Sorry.
Pull it up because I can't see. Sees right through these trees, though, I'll tell you that much. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, it penetrates. Oh, that's a freaky looking face. It looks like a face.
Huh?
It looks like a face. Directly where I'm looking at, it's moving. Shit, I can't see. You blinded me.
Sorry.
It's gone.
You recorded, right?
Yeah.
Is this helping? Huh?
No, it's actually making it worse. There you go.
Are you recording though?
Yep. Man, my glasses were fogging up. I couldn't really make it out. Now it looks like it's to the right.
Film it, see if it moves.
I am. I haven't stopped filming.
How far?
Well, now I can't see it. No. We'll have to look back on this because I can't.
How far?
Like directly in front of us. It was penetrating through these trees and there was a face in there. My anxiety's coming back. Something's moving.
It's so thick in there.
Huh?
I don't see nothing.
Well, I don't see it there anymore. No, something's moving to the right of us.
It's all just washed over.
Huh? Yeah, here it is again. It's like to my right. Damn, glasses keep fogging up. I'm recording.
I can't see nothing. Alright, let's keep going. If you got it recorded. Alright, let's keep going. Maybe they'll follow us. Let's get up on this trail and let's do some actual walking down there and stuff.
Like that towards the sand pit?
Yeah, keep recording though.
I am.
Okay, and maybe film behind you or
I can try. I'm not going to try not to look through it. I'm not going to be able to see where I'm going.
just film whatever.
In here, if I was on the trail, it'd be a little easier. But... You want to check our heading, make sure we're going the right way?
Yeah, we just gotta go over here.
Oh yeah, here it is. Is that another creek?
It's dried up mostly, but it's probably sink. Just trying to figure out right through there. Oh, it's pretty solid. Of course, this isn't.
Yeah, they're acting crazy. You're loud as hell, though, I'll tell you that.
I know. Let's go let's get back on the trail. Huh?
I don't know where you went.
Right through, just up here.
Well, no, I mean through these trees.
Oh.
God damn it.
Let's go get up there and go where you had your encounter maybe.
Okay.
Walk those trails, see if we get any activity. Get away from them so we can hear stuff. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Bolsho. Jana. Munisasabe.
I see a black mass back there, but it's not moving. Which way did you go? This one?
Yeah.
Damn, I can't see. There we go.
Go over there. Should be like right there. What was that?
I don't know, did you hear that hiss?
Yeah. We don't have stuff that really hisses. What? Careful.
I'm trying to run and
We're not gonna run. There's no way to run. Go straight. Bow show. I think I moved a little bit over here. I hear it. It's still up there. Bow show. Jana. Munisasabe. Bow show. Hello. Hello. Bow show. Jana. Hello. How are you? Munisasabe. Big honesty.
oh my god, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Something just got thrown into the water.
Yeah.
Oh my god, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Something just got thrown into the water.
Yeah.
Oh my god, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Something just got thrown into the water.
Yeah.
Oh my god, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Something just got thrown into the water.
Yeah.
Oh my god, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Something just got thrown into the water.
Yeah. Sabe. Big Sabe. Big honesty. We would like to see you. Just a glimpse. Yeah. Yeah. This gun will not. I will not use it on you. We come in peace. We come in peace. We're here to research and learn about you. You shut the music off.
Yeah, I think somebody's at the camp. I'm gonna call Chad and ask him if they just threw something in the river.
Go ahead. That'd be pretty dumb of him to do.
Well, he did hang a piece of metal up on a tree.
Yeah, I know.
Did you just throw something really into the creek? Well, something held over your music over by y'all.
Hell. Oh. Eh. Ow.
I'm hearing a lot of stuff behind me.
Ow. Sabe. Ginja. Just threw something at me.
Huh?
Just threw something at me. Ginja. 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 Ginja.
Really?
Yeah. Ninja. Nah.
My light's bright again. Dude. Oh shit, what is this?
Ninja. Nah. Sabe.
He's blasting it again. I just told him not to do it.
Ninja. Nah. Nita was Wes. Nita Wes. Said you were my cousin.
pissing them off.
Kind of pissing me off. Be, mo, se. All right, let's walk. Be, mo, be, me, se. I said walk, so let's walk. Both show.
That way or up the ridge?
This way. Something was right in there and up here though too.
I heard the thing getting around, but I thought it fell out of a tree. I couldn't tell.
Dude, it was huge.
That big splash and that howl has me freaked out a little bit.
Well, they're not doing anything.
No. I think it was the music.
Or responding to my native, or both. I mean,
Yeah.
he probably doesn't like the music with Chad.
We're probably used to having a heat spot here.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a little hard to get up that first step.
I got a gun poking me in the gut.
Probably not. It was like right over here, looking at us. And it threw something. Here's this trail that we were looking for. Well, that way goes back to camp.
Yep.
It goes up there.
Yep.
What do you feel like doing?
Well, I feel like they're down there right now.
With us?
Yeah.
Let's walk this way then.
Follow the ridge line.
Yeah. Let's see where this trail goes.
Come up behind us, go up to the left of us. If you're curious.
Yeah. Oh, got my other ear ringing.
Your ears ringing?
Yeah, they say if one side rings, it's good. The other side rings, it's bad. Someone's talking bad about you or whatever. I mean, someone's talking good about me. Or thinking good of me, or I don't know. Just a wives' tale.
You did hear that howl over the music, didn't you?
I don't know if I caught that, honestly. But I know I heard that fucking splash.
It is a whole hell lot darker here today than it was yesterday.
Yeah. The moon's not as out. Overcast.
You what?
It's an overcast sky. The moon's not out as much. Maybe this is the trail that me and you busted up on. Because I can't imagine this turns into the trail we walked today, because it would have led us over there. This is kind of it's getting claustrophobic.
You are?
No, I mean it's just a little bit. Just Things pushed together. Let's walk up here a little bit. We'll stop and listen.
You know, after walking out here for a little bit, I wouldn't mind just sitting at camp and listening. See if they'll come in when we're all there.
Yeah.
Maybe have the music up just a hair, but not enough we're going to draw fucking rangers in.
Oh,
Yes, that stick.
so this is the trail then.
Yep.
It's weird that it.
This is the trail that goes back to camp, isn't it?
Yeah. There's another trail down there though.
Yeah. Got to branch off somewhere.
There.
Hear that?
Yeah.
Hear that?
Yeah.
Hear that?
Yeah.
Hear that?
Yeah.
Hear that?
Yeah. I'm gonna do a little whoop.
That them talking.
Yeah. Oh, as fuck.
For a second there, I was like, haven't I had this thing backwards the whole time? No. Because I looked at this.
Oh, what do you want to do?
I'm super fucking quiet now.
Sabe.
You hear that?
Yeah. Sabe.
You hear that?
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 Up on the trail?
To the trail where I saw it.
Bo show, Sabe. Also, the dialect I am speaking is way more heavy usage over in this side of the state.
Yep, there it is again. Over. Yep, there it is again. 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 There.
Bo show, Sabe.
native thing is something they teach their young ones?
Possibly.
Because they couldn't possibly,
They would have had to be teaching it to their kids and grandkids for it to be fluent.
yeah, 'cause unless they're like hundreds of years old.
I don't know what they speak.
So we decided to head back to camp after a while of being out there still and not quite as much activities going on. So we decided to head back to camp with stuff that was happening at camp, and we were confident that we would bring in whatever else remained out there following us. And so we did. We headed back to camp. We were tired. We wanted to rest up, soaking wet. Our adrenaline pumping from this night's epic close encounters. We decided to stay at camp, relaxed, stay at camp, sat next to the fire, while other people who had stayed at camp throughout the night went off just slightly a little bit off into the woods and tried to arouse activity. We heard a little bit of what ifs and some things, but nothing definitive and conclusive enough to satisfy our high standards from the activities of the hours before. But we knew they were close. They were all around us. The interaction we had clearly indicated that there was multiple Sasquatches around. They definitely were interacting with multiple group members in different situations. Concludes that there were at least 2 individuals out there, possibly more, interacting, moving all around and being very stealthy, being very quiet. Course, nothing making a noise as it moved through the area, which is very indicative of these creatures. Their ability to stealthily move through the environment and move around a group of people seemingly unnoticed. They are amazing creatures and very powerful. The power from the rock hitting the creek definitely sounded big enough to be able to take out a person or 2. But overall, none of it really told me that it was truly aggressive towards us, other than making noise and possibly trying to scare us. It wasn't any declaration or sign of aggression. There was no growls and stuff. There was no shaking of bushes and stalking, and there was no true menacing feeling of any aggression, none of which was seemingly pointed towards us. The only sort of aggressive act was something being thrown physically at a vehicle because of loud radio music that was played. And seemingly enough, the Sasquatch didn't like it. I know I didn't like it, nor did the other researcher I was with. Like the loud radio playing, echoing throughout this river bottom, ruining chances of audio evidence and stirring up trouble among the Sasquatch when we were trying to get good interaction. So we pondered the night's events, the weekend's events, and we sat there and listened for a couple hours as the nighttime faded, and we sat there and listened. With not much else happening, we decided to pass out in our tents on top of the hill and hopefully hear anything as we drift off into sleep. What this night and the whole weekend showed was just how stealthy these creatures could be, how close in proximity they will get to people, even if you are carrying a weapon, how they will seemingly play and walk around, be on all sides of you, how they can seemingly follow you throughout the woods, making no noise in an effortless sense. These creatures are not playthings. These creatures are not always friendly. And what this night and weekend demonstrated, of course, is how close they can get and how close they will get to people. And if they are in a state of agitative anger or aggressiveness towards you, what's stopping them from getting that close and harming you, physically doing something, picking up a massive rock and instead of throwing it into the water, throwing it at you, crushing you, breaking your femur, and leaving you paralyzed with fear. These creatures are capable of taking out much more powerful creatures faster, agile, and certainly more harder targets than humans. They certainly can take out much bigger and more powerful creatures than humans, and we should respect them and certainly respect the boundaries that they set. Any action that crosses these lines, these boundaries, could certainly cause aggressive actions in which the outcome of the situation may not be in your favor. We do not know much about these creatures, and certainly do not know their daily lives, habits, emotions, and emotional content. I think some of us are playing. I think in certain situations this could be very dangerous to be so undisciplined in the woods, not having an understanding of animal behavior, the environment, a sense of what's happening, a situational awareness that lets you know, a gut instinct, when it's time to go, when it's time to push, in what situation it might not be good for human interaction, and when to call it quits. I think these creatures are individualistic and have their own emotional manners, and having family and kids, I certainly know. They will take great steps to ensure the protection of their family, and certainly will go out of their way to enact revenge upon those who hurt them. It's all fun and games until it isn't, until the situation turns sideways, until you're flipped upside down and paralyzed with fear because you messed with the wrong creature that you know nothing about and do not know how to handle. For those in the woods looking for the truth, I implore you to be disciplined, professional, and do not take this subject without some sort of seriousness. While you're out there, you're in their environment. You are a pawn on the chessboard while they are chess masters. Their environmental evolution and skills, adaptation to reaction, observation, and patience make them a daunting alpha predator. They rule those woods, those environments, and certainly those places where man is not welcomed, where man has a hard time living. You must have an understanding that this is not simply go chasing after a chick. You are literally going after a 1,000+ pound animal that can rip your head off, your arms off, your body apart, and devour you, all within little effort. After dark, at nighttime, close interaction, it is very dangerous, and it can be life and death. It is not something for everyone. It is certainly not for the novice person. Once you realize how close and how serious the situation truly is, it paints a whole different picture on going in after them as it should, and respect is a must.